So here's where we stand right now. The 7 a.m. update from the National Hurricane Center still maintaining a 40% chance of a depression or a weak storm forming here between today and tomorrow. By Friday, whatever this is, we'll be moving inland in Louisiana. So what I noticed immediately this morning is that the old low-level low is still traveling across the Florida Panhandle. The spin is actually about right there now. This was in the mid-levels, and you can see where they separated after they left the Big Bend area. They did this, and so this is where all the showers and storms are right now. And until these two actually link back up, you're not going to see a depression or a storm try to organize more. And so for now, it's just in this weird phase of it's just a big slop is what we would call this. And so that rain going to be slowly drifting through our region over the next couple of days or so. Already have some rain on the mouth of the river. So what'll be interesting here is to watch what happens with all the showers and storms and the low-level low. When you look at the spaghetti models here, what's happening is they show the low-level center traveling along the Gulf Coast today, all the rain out here, but eventually they do try to link up by tomorrow, maybe tomorrow morning. We've got the two trying to come together somewhere near the mouth of the river, and I think that's when we would have a better chance of this becoming a depression, or if there is enough time over the warm waters, maybe a weak storm, but that would be its opportunity right in there. And then this is when things start to turn back to the north. So I could see a scenario where a depression or a weak storm forms about right there south of the coast and then drifts along the coast on Thursday, makes landfall on Friday, and then moves up to the north. One of our high-resolution models shows just that happening. Here's the old low-level center. Here's the showers and storms out in the Gulf today, not organizing very quickly today. Once we get into tonight and tomorrow, though, here's that low-level center getting tugged to the south by that moisture, and then they link up, and here's where we see that low-level center trying to come together. Through your Thursday, you can see the spin there. Showers and storms with this are probably on the south side of the storm, and so that means we will have dry air, we will have breaks in the rain tomorrow. I don't think it's a complete washout on Thursday. Notice the spin continues, and then you have a system, whether it be a depression or a weak storm, moving inland by early Friday morning. We're still getting bands and rounds of those tropical showers. So this is not a flood threat that's going to be massive for every location, but these are tropical downpours, and where it comes down, rainfall rates will be high enough. We just need to be prepared to take on that rain. 2 to 4 inches seem like a pretty good bet across the entire area, with isolated spots like 6 to 8 inches seems reasonable. I think the higher rain totals are going to be on the coast and down along in the Gulf, as long as that circulation stays right near the coast. Now, if it's a little further north, we may see a little bit more heavy rainfall move inland. So that's one of the caveats here, is we're tracking this so closely because minor differences will make a big difference in how much rain you get. The winds, they'll probably start to pick up tomorrow morning, and then we'll have a fresh breeze out of the east on Thursday. Some minor coastal flooding. We may see some wind gusts 30 to 40 miles an hour on the coast into Friday morning as that system moves inland, and then you still got some minor coastal flooding on Friday. So Thursday and Friday come with some coastal flooding. In those low-lying areas, tides will probably be a couple feet higher than normal. We are expecting the heavy rain to be the main thing, though, and then gusty winds and tornadoes, secondary risk. Again, this is not a major hurricane, and so we're just mainly watching out for wind rain, a little wind, and a little coastal flooding. Those chances for rain will begin to decrease as we head into the weekend, and then next week it's just on with the heat. Our marine forecast today is probably the last day of not having any big problems. I think tomorrow and Friday may be a little too choppy. Our pressure will be falling as this low pressure moves in the next few days. High tide is going to be during the daytime hours, and low tide is going to happen later on tonight.